Somehow, through the fog of exhaustion that is often the result of pulling an all-nighter to finish the first essay for a composition class, one of your classmates was still eagle-eyed enough to notice a rather ridiculous detail in the video for week 5. Yes, George Washington and I have astonishingly similar haircuts. But no, I didn't just walk into the barber shop and ask for a founding father. It's simply a coincidence, I swear. Speaking of President Washington, because Cerritos College is closed from February 13th through February 16th for the President's Day holiday, I've tried to reduce the amount of work for week 6 to reflect that fact. That said, we're still going to try to focus on 2 outcomes for this week. First, finishing your questionnaires for Essay 2, and second, developing a deeper understanding of the type of reasoned arguments appropriate for an academic context, a subject we, at best, scratch the surface of in the PowerPoint presentation, Arguments and Argumentative Thesis Statements, back in week 3. I've reposted that PowerPoint in the lesson for week 6 for your review. To accomplish those outcomes, by next Sunday, February 22nd, you need to complete 4 academic tasks. First, email a rough draft of the questionnaire you're putting together for your field research for Essay 2 to me at cgreene@cerritos.edu. Second, learn the lessons for week 6. To access that content, click on the link labeled Lessons on the left-hand side of this Talentnet site. Third, take Quiz 5, which will be based on the concepts covered in the lessons. To do that, click on Tests and Quizzes. Fourth, write Reading Response 5, which will be about George Skelton's column, Chipping Away at Community Colleges. To do that, click on Assignments. I mentioned your first essays earlier, and I'm truly looking forward to reading them. Please remember, however, that as specified in your syllabus, after submitting an assignment, especially an essay or an examination, a reasonable expectation in terms of professorial response time is about 2 weeks. This semester, I'm teaching 5 composition courses, which amounts to approximately 150 students submitting essays and examinations for evaluation. Because it would be a disservice for me to spend about 2 minutes evaluating an essay that you spent about 2 weeks writing, it often takes a couple weeks to provide thoughtful feedback. To provide you with an opportunity to, hopefully, use my feedback on Essay 1 to improve Essay 2, I'm moving the deadline for that assignment from Monday, February 23rd to Monday, March 2nd. As always, feel free to email me if you have questions related to the content or the activities for this week. Other than that, have a wonderful week and enjoy your President's Day holiday.